Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Andre the Con. You know what's going on. You are now tuned in to the Con TV. Before I start this video, I just want to go like the bell, comment, subscribe, so you can know every time I go live and every time I post. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about something, man, that I've just been feeling in my spirit. You know, a lot of these videos, I don't necessarily have like a lot of, God damn it. All right, let me just keep it up. You know, I don't have a lineup right now, so I need that hat on. Anyway, I feel like when I do these videos, something in my spirit makes me want to do it. You know, I don't meditate. Well, I kind of do. I just sit there and think, you know, and I have like a lot of thoughts throughout the day, a lot of things that I hear from other people talking, people that I'm listening to lectures and books I'm reading, and I want to find a way to get that information out to y'all because I think it's very helpful, and I think it's very needed. And you know, it's game. We all need game. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't care who you is, man. You need game. You know, and game is anything you can apply to life. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I guess the game that I'm trying to gain and also give at the same time is that in life, man, you're gonna find a time where you finally figure out your truth. You know what I mean? You finally figure out who it is, the person that you want to be. You're finally being that person. You're doing the things that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it feels the intentions are pure. You know, it's honest. You know what I'm saying? It's not on like some fraudulent stuff, you know? And God has given you the ability to have a sound mind and to, you know, talk eloquently and have an infinite mind to where you can pull from your own mind. You don't need substances. You don't need no drugs to be creative. You know what I mean? It all exists inside of you. You know, we all have these abilities. You know what I'm saying? And each of us, we're all born with unique abilities and talents. And some of us are so sleeping on what it is that we can do. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff that we can make. You know what I mean? And it just baffles me sometimes because sometimes I do it to myself, you know, and sometimes like I hear people talking to me and I'm like, wow. Sometimes I'll be like, wow, you're really stupid. No, I'm just kidding. You know, sometimes I'm just kind of like, okay, this person might be like, you know, very ignorant to a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, yeah, people just be idiots, you know what I mean? Whatever. Willingly or just unwillingly, they just be idiots, you know? And other times, you know, I'm talking to people and we're actually getting into great conversation and I can see them on the path that I was on when I was trying to gain more knowledge and trying to figure out what it is that I'm on this earth to do. You know what I mean? I call it cosmic purpose. You know what I'm saying? A plan, you know what I mean? An objective, a conquest while you're here on this earth. You know what I'm saying? God didn't put you here to waste away, to sip on lean, to do Percocets. My young brothers out there, like, God didn't make you to you know, tote these guns and to rot in jail and to feel like you can't be one with nature. You can't be one with, you know what I mean? Like, you can't go on, like, do shit that white people be doing, like going on hikes or eating trail mix, man. I'll tell you what, bro, trail mix is fire. If y'all watch Ali Sadiq, y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Ali Sadiq. But, you know, my sisters out there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all making these OnlyFans, you know what I mean? Y'all want to make money off of your assets, your physical assets, the booty, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to perform in sexual activities and, you know what I'm saying? And have proclivities to showing out, you know what I mean? And like doing it, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? I ain't here to judge, I ain't here to do that, but I'm here to tell y'all don't have to result into prostitution or into endeavoring into any sexual activities in order to get money, you know, in order to gain currency, in order to gain good credit, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you gotta have a college degree either. I mean, that'd be dope, you know what I mean? A lot of women out here are getting, you know, college degrees, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see. But I'm saying we don't have to defile ourselves at least our whole life or even at all. You know what I mean? I know a lot of y'all come from circumstances where y'all had no choice, at least in that option. I think we do have a choice, but in those certain situations, it's just the choice that you made was because to you that was the most logical and the other choice would result in failure. So you saw this as a way to become a success. And I'm not here to judge you for that, because, you know, I've been in similar situations, not necessarily ones that have been, you know, revolved around death or like, you know, selling my body, you know what I mean? But, or like doing a lot of drugs, whatever. You know, I'm gonna be real. The only drugs I really do is smoke weed, and like that's a lot. You know what I mean? To me, I've done shrooms like one time, like it was cool, like whatever. You know, I occasionally like alcohol, but I know that my mind would just, you know, it would be awful off drugs. I don't think drugs are good for anybody. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's me ranting. Let me get back to the topic. When you find your truth, you can't ever conceal it. You know what I mean? You can't ever feel as if you have to, you know, circumcise it. Honestly, like, don't feel like you gotta contain it. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, as the days go by and the more information I'm consuming, the more books I'm reading, the more open I'm being to the universe and trying to soak in what it is that this universe is filled with, I'm just like, damn, you know, I don't really know a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a whole lot, you know, but I'm trying to understand a whole lot, you know? And I'm starting to see that we're built in this structure, you know what I'm saying? And we can't necessarily control the structure that we're built in, the system that we're operating in. We've been operated in since the womb, you know, since the womb into the tomb. That's how we stay up in the system. You know what I mean? And I think it's kind of crazy that a lot of us don't be hip to that, and I'm starting to be more hip to that, you know what I'm saying? And willingly, you know what I mean? I engage with the matrix. I mean, I have to on some extent, you know what I mean? We come back to talking about choices, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I have to, you know? I gotta have the white man pay me. You know what I'm saying? So I could get money, so I could start, you know, building up my own shit, you know what I mean? And I just want y'all to know that y'all don't ever have to lead astray from your truth and from your true purpose, bro. Like, and it's all unique for all of us, you know what I'm saying? And who's to say that your purpose ain't really your purpose? That's something between you and God, you know what I mean? Only you and God really know your purpose, you know what I'm saying? You might profess to have a purpose, but I mean, you know, you might just be afraid to confess that you don't really even believe in that purpose. And that's what I'm here to tell you. Whatever it is that you believe in, you got to believe in wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? Whatever your endeavors are, you got to step in and do it wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? It has to be that way, because if it's not, you're failing God, you're failing yourself. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's a sin. To me, that should be the 11th commandment. You know what I'm saying? They should have all those, and then the 11th should be not doing what God put you here to do. And I know that sometimes it's going to be confusing. You're going to be like, why am I even here? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I feel the spirit of envy and jealousy and people throwing all these labels on me and trying to put me in a box and a category? You know what I mean? I feel you, because I feel that every day. You know what I mean? Especially with the internet, especially with the rise of this cancel culture. You know, with people not being able to be as expansive as you with your conscience and with your mind. And maybe, you know, you run into people who have the same opinion. You literally just talk to this person and they got a bot. You know, they're a bot. They got the same opinion that you done heard on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Or that you hear everybody say. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and you have your own opinions based off of, you know, things that you read and things that you're seeing. And you're afraid to you're afraid to speak that truth, you know what I mean? And you don't even have to be harming anybody, you know? Someone could tell you something, you could be like, yeah, you know, like, I just think I disagree with that based on this and that, you know what I mean? Why? Because, you know, and people really out here getting mad over what you think and what you're saying, and people want you to side with them, you know what I mean? People are building up a tribe, you know what I mean? Build your tribe, and you know, just keep building. I agree, but a lot of these tribes are being built on buffoonery, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these tribes are being built on too much emotion, you know what I mean? Like I said before, bro, emotions make great friends, not leaders, you know? And I don't want y'all to ever feel like you have to not be who it is who you are, you know? Because let's face it, people would rather hate you for being authentically you, you know what I'm saying? Then, I mean, I feel like they hate you regardless. Oh, this way too. Then, okay, my bad. Let me rewind what I'm saying. People will respect you and probably like you more for being yourself and being brash, you know what I'm saying? And maybe being quote unquote asshole or whatever, than you faking it, being nice, trying to be someone else, you know? And that's why I deal with that sometimes too, you know, thinking like, damn, you know, like, what about this? What about that? You know, because I try to present nothing but facts. I try to present nothing. I mean, even though I am laying out my own opinions, you know what I mean? I try to do it in a secure and sound manner, you know what I mean? I don't want to come to y'all and try to just preach some real ignorant bullshit, you know what I mean? There's a lot of fake representation of the game out here, and I'm trying to be, you know, an honest and pure representation of the game and the game that I'm giving, and, you know, I'm trying to give it back to y'all, you know what I mean? It's water crazy. But, yeah, man. Don't ever conceal your truth, man, because once you do, you live in a fraudulent life. You know, you forging fraudulence once that happens. So, stay you, man. Be open, be expansive to what the world is, you know what I'm saying, and what's going on out there. And, you know, when you come up on information that's about the Matrix, and you might have taken your red pill and you see that blue pill person, you know, don't get upset. You know what I'm saying? Don't get upset. Use it as a teaching moment. Use it as a way to get smarter. You know what I'm saying? And just know that it's out there, and know that these people exist, and know that everybody ain't going to agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, this is Andre the Con. If you haven't already, if you stayed this long, please like, comment, subscribe, so every time I go live and every time I post, you get notified. Anyway, man, I'm out.